Joe Flacco officially got shipped. The trade details. Bengals acquired Joe Flacco in a 2026 sixth-round pick from the Browns in exchange for a 2026 fifth-round pick. And obviously, the reason for the whole acquisition was because the Bengals are struggling post-toe injury with Joe Burrow since week two. And instead, I think he's still expected to be sidelined for at least 2 months. So what that's 5 to 8 games plus their bye week. So yeah, backup quarterback Jake Brown and 0-3 record in the starts, and I think he threw 8 picks in 3 games. So something was needed. What are your thoughts on this trade? And do you think that Joe Flacco has enough left in the tank to at least try to keep them afloat before Joe Burrow comes?
I think, I guess, maybe, probably not though, because that offensive line is terrible, and I think worse than Cleveland's offensive line, and he was looking really bad behind that. Um, at least he has weapons. I will say that. Like
About to say that. Mm-hmm.
the Cleveland, also it's crazy that Ohio has two teams. Can we just talk about that? Like I just don't understand. And they're
Facts.
both awful. They're both terrible franchises, like historically, and I don't even mean just record, just like decisions and everything they do is awful. But anyway, I think that I just think that to me it's such a head scratcher because they said apparently they didn't even call the Giants. I would much rather have Jameis, and I would still rather
I
have
was saying that too, Jameis Winston, bro,
yes, I would rather
or
have
Russ.
yes, I would rather have both
Yeah,
over Joe Flacco. Like Russ didn't look great, but he also wasn't throwing like he wasn't leading the league in interceptions. That's what Joe Flacco was doing. And turnovers, like um, yeah. So and I think there's a couple other ones that at least like you might not have been able to get, but I still would have called around about a Marcus Mariota, even like some of these other guys, um, where I'm just like, I just don't think that getting this 40-year-old Joe Flacco who's not mobile and you have a bad offensive line that's getting your star young quarterback injured, uh, I mean, at least he's for sure an upgrade. I can give them that, like he's hopefully going to be some level of competent. And again, they have better weapons, so hopefully he will be able to elevate that offense and maybe they'll actually be. I think the difference with him is like now they might be able to beat bad teams. I think that with Browning, they weren't going to beat anybody, regardless of how good, bad, whatever.
yeah.
Now I think that they could at least probably beat some bad teams. But it's grasping for straws to me, and but I can't be mad because I'm happy they at least did something. I think that the worst part is that they waited this long. It was clear after his second start that he shouldn't be that you should be trying to trade for at least another backup quarterback, and they let him keep playing. So
No, I agree with you. I mean, right now they 2-3, and also Jamar Chase was triple crown last year, and he's not even top five in any of the major categories. So he definitely gonna go back up. Joe Flacco definitely gonna hold him down. But like I said, they 2-3 weeks 6 through 11. They got Green Bay, they got Pittsburgh, they got the Jets, they got Chicago, they got a bye, and then they got Pitt again. So I see them finishing from week 6 through 11 either 2-3, 1-4, or 0-5. Realistically, it, probably probably just the Jets, maybe. I don't see them being Chicago. I don't see them beating Green Bay and then Pitt twice. Nah. So I think this season cooked. So we'll see what happens.
they might lose to the Jets too, man. The Jets have some talent, and I think that. At a certain, well, it depends on the type of competitors they are, but I think at a certain point, they're going to be over that shit. And like they play a bad team, that might be their opportunity to at least get one in the win column.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, 2-3, 1-4, 0-5. But I think after listening to you, I think I'll go with the 1-1 game, 1-4.